Hello and welcome to this 500 subscriber special. I wanted to bake something extra special to say thank you to all of you who have been watching my channel and have helped me get to 500 subscribers. To celebrate this milestone, I decided to make this vegan and gluten-free triple chocolate cake using a recipe from the Great British Baking Show. There's 3 parts to this vlog. I wanted to break it up to show you the whole process of how I started from the very beginning and ultimately ended up with the beautiful triple chocolate celebration cake. Be sure to stick around to the very end because I invited a very special guest to come and try out the celebration cake with me. Let's move on to part 1. Hello and welcome to part 1 of this celebration cake recipe episode. This cake has 3 different layers. There's a white chocolate cake, a milk chocolate cake, and a dark chocolate cake. Before I get started, I'll show you the 9 ingredients that go into each of the cakes. There's a little bit of variation in order to get the white chocolate, the milk chocolate, and the dark chocolate appearance, but mostly the ingredients are consistent across the 3 cakes. First up, we have gluten-free flour. Each of the cakes is gonna have 120 grams of this flour. You'll notice that the ingredients for this recipe are in metric units, and that is because the recipe, which I've linked below, is from the Great British Baking Show, my all-time favorite culinary show, and they use metric units. 1 teaspoon of baking powder in each of the cakes. This is 100 grams of vegan white chocolate chips. For the other cakes, I'll use 100 grams of milk chocolate and 100 grams of dark chocolate. 100 grams of white sugar. In order to keep the color of the white chocolate cake white, I'm using this sugar, but for the other 2 cakes, I'm gonna use coconut palm sugar, which is a little bit darker. Each cake has 100 milliliters of unsweetened coconut milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 55 grams of plant butter, 2 substitute eggs go into each of the cakes in order to keep the recipe vegan, so I'm gonna use this Bob's Red Mill brand egg replacer mix. Finally, a pinch of this Himalayan pink salt. Now that we've gone through the ingredients, I'm gonna get started making the batter for the white chocolate cake. I already have my cake tin greased and lined with parchment paper. I'll bake the cakes one at a time because I only have 1 cake tin on hand. I don't bake cake that often, so we're just going with this for today. That's enough said. I'm gonna get going with this white chocolate cake. The 3 cakes are now done. I've put them in the freezer to chill for quite a bit. I'm just gonna leave them there to firm up. So with that, let's move on to part 2. All right, we made it to part 2. I have the 3 cakes all ready to go. I'm gonna get started making the 3 buttercreams. There's the white chocolate one, the milk chocolate one, and the dark chocolate one. I'm gonna start with the white and then go to the middle one, the milk chocolate, and finally dark chocolate. I'm not gonna go over the ingredients for each of the buttercream recipes, but I have linked the recipes below so you can try them out yourself. And with that, let's get these buttercreams ready, and then eventually I will be icing these stacked on top of this lovely cake stand. Alright, the cake is all ready to go, and I have my 500 subscriber candles that I'm going to put in. So let's do that right now. And that's it for part 2. I'm going to bring you to part 3. There's a special guest here who's going to eat some of this cake with me, so I'll see you over there. Hello, and this is the final part of this 500 subscribers special. I'm here with my lovely sister, Rachel Gore. Go follow her. Her channel is linked below, and she and I are gonna dig into this triple chocolate celebration cake that I wanted to make for the 500 subscriber milestone. So we're gonna dig right in.
I cannot wait to eat.
Actually, should I light it first? How should we do this?
Yeah, I think you should light it first.
Light it and then candles out. Okay. Yeah. Almost missed the candles. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yes!
Yay!
All right, candles are lit. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna blow out the candles so we can eat this cake.
Yes.
So,
Yay! Nice.
great, get your plate ready. Okay,
Perfect.
It kind of happened.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, this one was pretty neat.
That looks so good.
Oh my gosh. It turned out
perfect.
so well. Just look at those layers.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's cheers.
All right, cheers.
Cheers to 500. Yay.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I want to try the dark chocolate part too.
Mm.
It's so.
This is so good.
It's so delicious. This is some of the best cake I've had.
Wow. As Prue would say, this is a proper celebration cake.
Yes, it is.
For those of you watching who know Great British Bake Off people,
Yummy.
I love Prue Life. That's it for this 500 subscriber recipe special episode. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for helping me get to this milestone. It's been so fun, and I'm excited to have more subscribers and more subscriber specials in the future. Happy 500!